Check 1 2, check 1 2, microphone check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2, check 1 2, microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Left Coast Hockey League 2025 COVID Cup Playoffs Wild Card Round. This is Game 4 of Best of 5. The San Jose Snipes looking to keep their season alive and force a Game 5 back in Los Angeles. If they do, in fact, win this game, today will be a doubleheader, and Game 5 will proceed right after this game. So let's get down to the ice and get this Game 4 underway. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from your mother's hotbox here in sweaty, stinky San Jose, California, the home of the Snipes. Must win to avoid elimination. Huge, pivotal Game 4 here. Austin Matthews, Sidney Crosby taking the faceoff at center ice. Let's get this game underway. Faceoff is won by the Snipes. Fox up for Brady to Chuck. Chuck in the zone looking for a pass. He'll get it to Keller. Keller back to Fox. Fox to Matthews. Back to Fox. Snipes moving it around, but they turn it over, taken by the Quakes. Panarin up for Kucherov. He's poked off. It's taken by Tkachuk. Tkachuk will gain the zone. Looking for Matthews. Matthews shot from long range goes wide. Picked up by Tkachuk. Shot up front. Save Swayman. Rebound picked up by Crosby. Another way go the Quakes. Sidney Crosby in 2-on-1. He gets poked off, taken back by the Snipes. Ekholm will carry it up. Looking for Tkachuk. Tkachuk takes a shot, saves Swayman. Swayman elects to move it out instead of covering. Hamilton up to Panarin. Panarin in all alone, surrounded by teal sweaters. He's poked off. Tkachuk sends it up for Keller. Keller for Fox. Fox is sealed off, and he's able to dump it in. They'll give chase. Picked up by the Quakes. Rasmus Anderson, he's hit, but they recover. Up for Jesper Bratt. Bratt able to keep it onside. Connor, big blast, saved by Bobrovsky. Pinched into the boards. It's controlled by nobody. Comes out to center ice. Recovered by Connor. Connor chasing his own zone. Moves it up for Dunn. Dunn harassed, but he gets it for Connor for Anderson. Up for Bratt. Bratt in the zone. Pass broken up. Taken by Troy Terry. Up for Scheifele. Scheifele will gain the zone. Sends it back to Harley. Thomas Harley shot. Save. Rebound. Save Swayman. Harley, the hero of Game 3. Pedersen takes a shot. It goes wide. With that late third period goal to send it to overtime. Harley looking to do it again. Dunn up for Connor, up for Bratt. Bratt absolutely gassed, easily hit, but recovered by the Quakes. Bratt looking for Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe shot saved by Bobrovsky. Connor behind the net, sends it for Doughty. Doughty, he's hit off and recovered by Connor. Shot for the point, glove save, Bobrovsky, and he'll hold on. 11:17 left here in the first period, no score. San Jose coming out very aggressive. 5 shots to 2. Face off though back in the San Jose zone. It's going to be Hischier and Verhaeghe. Face off won by the Snipes. Harley up for Pettersson. Pettersson in the zone for Hischier. Hischier's hit off, taken by Raymond. Raymond in with Ovechkin, 2-on-2. Ovechkin's poked off. Recovered by Hischier. Hischier's hit, recovered by Ovechkin. Oh, Sanderson decides not to shoot, passes it back. Taken by Verhaeghe for Drew Doughty. Doughty, pass broken up, taken by Forsling. Forsling's hit. Quakes able to keep the pressure. Shot is blocked. The other way come the Snipes. Sorelli looking for a move. Not going to get Forsling's blast. Saved by Swayman, and he'll hold on. 8:37 remaining here in the first period. Face-off in the LA zone. Stamkos and Nelson. Face-off back in the LA zones. Won by the Snipes. Shot is poked off. Taken by Werneski. Up for Konechny. Konechny for Nelson. Nelson, he's hit off. Taken by Bukestad for Fox. Fox from Stamkos to Sorelli. Sorelli tired out there. Ekholm fresh. Ekholm, he's poked off by Hamilton. Down forward is Konechny. He gets it up for Nelson. Nelson gets it to Konechny for Voldy. Back for Nelson. No shot. Werneski's shot is blocked. On Fox for Ekholm. Back to Fox. Up for Austin Matthews, the captain. Ekholm able to hold on. One-time blast. Matthews, it goes wide. San Jose staying aggressive. The other way comes Kucherov. Puck sent around the boards to Fox. Up to Ekholm. Ekholm in. Takes a huge slap shot. Save Swayman. Back for Kucherov. Kucherov tries to gain the zone. He'll get in, but he's poked. He's able to battle, hold on, but turns it over. It's taken by Larkin. Larkin up for Troy Terry. Terry in the zone with Larkin. Back for Larkin. Larkin shot. Save Swayman. And he loses his stick, but they'll cover. You get a whistle. Austin 3:16 left in the first. Face off back in the LA zone. It's going to be Scheifele and Verhaeghe. Face off won by the Quakes. Sanderson for Doughty. Sends it up to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe for Alexander Ovechkin. Sporting number 3 for some reason. Yes, 8 was available. Shot! Score! Ovechkin! Number 3! That's half an 8. I don't know what other player had number 8 that was, had more rank than Ovechkin. So he had to pick a new number. Sure isn't Doughty because he's wearing number 2. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll have to check the fucking game notes. Great shot there from Ovechkin, right in his office. 899, I think. Ovechkin, no, that's only his 3rd. All right, Scheifele and Verhaeghe will take the face-off. The Quakes take an early 1-0 lead. Looking to eliminate the Snipes here. Terry takes a shot. It goes high. But recovered by Raymond. Raymond's hit off. It gets it to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe for Ovechkin. Ovechkin looking for another one. It's turned over, though, taken by the Snipes, Dylan Larkin. Larkin in with numbers for Scheifele. Scheifele shot up front. Save Swayman. Didn't get much on the shot. .34 left in the first. Face-off will be back in LA zone. LA off to a 1-0 lead. Darkman. I couldn't think of the mascot's name. In fact, it's the only mascot I knew. Up for Dylan. Dylan takes the shot. Saves and goes wide. Saved by Dunn. 8 seconds. Pressing are the Snipes. Keller up front. Keller won't shoot. Save. Swayman. Oh, Keller got robbed all alone. Took his time, too. Aimed it up, and Swayman just stones him. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Left Coast Hockey League Kobe Cup Playoffs Wild Card Round. This is Game 4. Winner go home for the Snipes. We'll be right back after these messages.
I've been dressed to the nines. Y'all been sitting on no sales. I invested in crime. I've been dancing around mines. Y'all been dancing around lines that I beautifully wrote. Don't expect a reply. Talk me on devil time. Y'all caught me on level 9. I skipped from 10 to 11, then built the box made of pine. I'm a casket specialist. Callus be taking measurements. How you getting ahead of us when I cut off your head and just decapitated, bitch. This ain't no alpha beta shit. I ain't an alpha dog. I'm a demigod who's an atheist. Remember when I pray for shit? What I want, I'm taking it. Try to walk in these shoes, you turn around and take them in. Souls worn thin, but all my hoes thick. Try to teach them finance, but all they know is dick. South Florida kid, black heart to the pit. Call up Nico Biz, grab these and the dip. Tired of losing, had to change it fast. If you out here moving, try to make it back. You ain't the first now, but don't be last. This devil lurks, and he on your way. You want it bad when you down, when you up, don't kick it. You want the bag, need a fast, triple up those digits. You in my bedroom, that ass need to cut those ribbons. I don't trust gorillas, man, fuck those bitches. You want it bad when you down, when you up, don't kick it. You want the bag, need a fast, triple up those digits. You in my bedroom, that ass need to cut those ribbons. I don't trust gorillas, man, fuck those bitches. Elevated off the medicated pre-roll. Took tequila shots with the Diablo. When I knew I had to reload. I'm a reload. Psychedelic trip, Brazilian street code. When they spoke of Nico, they said he's really low. He is not a rapper, he's a belly go. What a silly quote, he get filthy so. If you can't sleep comfortable, that's a guilty soul. I'm in my bungalow, like where my milk tea go. Coconut mojito flow, it's a qualito. What you feed for? Is it Malico? Is it psychedelic like Salvador Dali? Show coming from all of the places, trying to parade on all of the blessings. I'm lighting up candles, lighting up joints, I'm calling the angels and all of the sessions. I keep it legible, but I'm too skeptical. I got no tempo that's left to the schedule. I do not know where the devil goes. I'm illuminated in the heaven glow. Tired of losing, had to change it fast. If you out here moving, try to make it back. You ain't the first now, but don't be last. This devil lurks, and he on your way. You want it bad when you down, when you up, don't kick it. You want the bag, need a fast, triple up those digits. You in my bedroom, that ass need to cut those ribbons. I don't trust gorillas, man, fuck those bitches. You want it bad when you down, when you up, don't kick it. You want the bag, need a fast, triple up those digits. You in my bedroom, that ass need to cut those ribbons. I don't trust gorillas, man, fuck those bitches. Yeah, I'm really in a...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Let's take a look at the stats from the first period. It is 1-0 Los Angeles Quakes. The shots heavily going to the Snipes. Swayman perfect through one. Hits going to the Snipes. Time on attack, though, slightly going to the Quakes. But in the face-off dot, the Snipes got it going on. Let's get down to the ice. Let's have this second period. We are back in your mother's sweaty, yeast-infected hot box here in San Jose, California. Austin Matthews, Sidney Crosby taking the face-off. Let's get the second period underway. God, I could fry some fish up in this place. Hamilton up for Crosby. Crosby. Zit comes back, left to touch up. And it's Panarin. Panarin sealed off, though, taken by Ekholm. Ekholm battling for it. It is won by Fox. Fox up for Clayton Keller. Keller absolutely robbed late in the first. Looking for a little redemption. Back to the point for Fox. Fox blast is saved. Might have been off the post. In control are the Snipes, but they lose it. Other way comes Hamilton, up for Panarin, up for Crosby. Crosby in with Panarin and Kucherov. Dangerous sticks. Ready to Chuck. Sends it, up for Keller. Keller unable to gain the zone, but he recovers. Keller. Bowling for it, it's taken by Fox. Fox in the slot, takes a shot, save Swayman. Crosby hit off, Matthews keeps it in for Tkachuk. Back for Keller, Keller shot, save, rebound, scores! Austin Matthews off the rebound, buries it, ties this game up at 1. Snipes have been absolutely relentless. They know what's on the line. It's a much different team than what we saw in games 1 and 2. They're on every loose puck, trying to take every opportunity. And just like that, the captain ties it up. And just like that, we got a new game. Shifley and Duchesne will take the faceoff at center ice. We are tied at 1. 15:50 left here in the second period. Faceoff is won by the Snipes. Harley carries it in, but he's hit off. Picked up by Dunn. Dunn around the boards for Anderson. Up for Duchesne. Duchesne for Bratt. Up for Dunn. Anderson will carry it in. He turns it over. It's taken by Harley. Harley around the boards. Up for Larkin. Larkin's hit off, but recovered by Terry. Terry in the zone, looking for Shifley. Shifley takes a shot. Save, rebound, scores! Troy Terry. A very similar rebound goal there, picked up by Terry from Larkin and Anderson. Swayman having a little trouble controlling those rebounds. He just pokes that in. And the Snipes take a 1-goal lead here in the second period. Oh, that was already going in. That was going in. Terry just got lucky. Poked that stick out. Oh, well, a goal stolen. Still a goal for the team. That's what matters. Heischer, Verhage will take the faceoff. Snipes lead by 1. Faceoff won by the Quakes. Raymond in for Verhage. Verhage shot, save, Bobrovsky. Picked up by Tavares, up for Forsling. Forsling for Pettersson. Pettersson dumps it in. He'll give chase. Picked up, though, by Doughty. Doughty hit. Able to get it up, though. In the zone is Raymond. Raymond, he's poked off. Sent up for Heischer. Heischer will gain the zone. Waiting for reinforcements, though. Heischer takes a shot that goes wide. Valley forward is for Hagee. He gets it up for Ovechkin. Ovechkin with a goal already in this game. He'll gain the zone. Wide open to Sanderson, but back to Raymond. Raymond's shot goes over the net. Valley forward is Tavares and Ovechkin. Scrum in the boards. Raymond's going to go for cross-checking. Just a little too much going on with the man who didn't have the puck. Sometimes the scrums can get a little chaotic. You don't know who you're hitting. Not the worst penalty and not too undisciplined. But the first power play of this game goes to the Snipes. Matthews, Nelson will take the faceoff back in the LA zone. Faceoff is won by the Snipes for Fox. Fox for Shifley. Shifley unable to pull the trigger. Taken by Fox. Fox takes a shot. Screen. That goes wide. Back for Keller for Fox. Keller up front. Turns it over. It's taken by Anderson, and he'll go ahead and clear it out to center ice. Back for Tkachuk for Matthews. Matthews hit it in hard. Nelson in on the breakaway. Oh, they're not going to get it. Back check. In is Matthews. Quakes almost had a nice little shorthanded bid there. Just not enough hustle. Keller back for Matthews. Matthews shot save. Rebound picked up by Shifley. Back to the point for Forsling. Forsling for Keller. Keller for Shifley. Shifley's backhand is going wide anyway, but held on by Swayman. They'll go ahead and clear it out the length of the ice. 20 seconds left on the power play. Matthews, he's hit off. Tired power play unit out there for the Snipes. He passes it to a down man, and it's taken by Boldy. Boldy for Nelson. Nelson's shot is blocked, and we're back at even strength. Quakes need to catch up on the shots. 6-19. Snipes absolutely relentless, so it turned over, taken by Raymond. Raymond up for Hamilton. Hamilton in the zone, looking for a centering pass to Panarin. Panarin shot, save, Bobrovsky. Battle for it from the net, unable to clear. Taken by Panarin. Panarin back for Hamilton. Hamilton for Anderson. Anderson's shot goes wide. Valley Force Harley. Picked up by Stamkos. Up for Bukestad. Bukestad battling for it. It is won by Kucherov. Kucherov back for Hamilton. Hamilton takes a shot. It's blocked. Taken by Harley up for Bukestad. Up for Stamkos. Stamkos for Cirelli. Backhand. Not much on it. And Swayman's going to hold on. 5:31 remains here in the second period. Snipes up by 1. Snipes 0 for 1 on the power play. It's going to be Stamkos and Duchesne taking the face-off back in LA zone. It is won by the Snipes. Snipes absolutely deadly in the dot. Dylan shot's blocked. Valley Ford up front. Swayman will get a glove on it. 5:05 left here in the second. Same line stay out, Stamkos and Duchesne. Face-off is won by the Quakes. Hamilton up for Bratt. Bratt in, but he's hit off. Miller up for Dylan. Dylan sealed off. Recovered by Hamilton. Hamilton neutral zone, looking to do something with it. Off the bench comes Larkin. Larkin in the zone with Terry. Terry's shot saved. Rebound picked up by Reneski, up for Duchesne. Duchesne in the zone with numbers for Connor. Back for Bratt. Bratt looking for a shot. Elects the pass. Picked up by Duchesne. Duchesne back to the point for Hamilton. Hamilton's slap shot goes wide. Picked up by Troy Terry. Larkin battling for it. It's taken by Raymond. Raymond, he's poked off by Scheifele, up for Terry. Terry will gain the zone. They stay onside. He gets it to Larkin. Larkin looking for some help back at the point for Ekholm. Snipes on a change. Terry up front. Backhand goes right into the glove of Swayman, and he's going to hold on. 1:13 remains here in the second period. Snipes absolutely dominating in the shot department, but only able to put up 2. It's 20 saves for Swayman, Fischer, and Verhaeghe. Face off won by the Snipes. Fox, one-time blast, Pettersson, and it saved by Swayman. Even if they lose, Swayman's probably going to be at least first or second star of this game. Absolutely unbelievable. 8 seconds left. One more rush possibly for the Snipes. Tavares in with 5 seconds left. Tavares takes a lazy slap shot, not much on it, and that's going to do it here for the second period. The Snipes absolutely dominate in almost every department, but are only able to convert 2 goals, excuse me. And they take the lead by 1. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Left Coast Hockey League live on youtube.com/DimesacUVU, and we'll be right back with the start of the third period. Game 4, wild card round of the Kobe Cup. We'll be back.
Go ahead, you can even mock me. I'm tipsy like the keep it bubbly. Sipping, oh buddy. Right, scummies, my perfect day so lovely. Top plate to accommodate, dominate, keep it real, fuck some concentrate. Inebriate off a box or an 8. Contemplate if I should roll some shakes. For fuck's sake, shit, can't call it my takes. In a drunken state, in the public, I'm a nutcase. We all get a little addicted. Never predicted, nicotine and sipping Listerine. Keep it fresh to impress and less. It's less than the best, work repeat and no less. Burn fingers down to the bone. Yeah, babe, I said I'm down to bone. We back, but we never really started. We be killing beats till they dearly departed. Top shelf beats, we the beast in the market. I smoke, I drink, we get retarded. We back, but we never really started. We be killing beats till they dearly departed. Top shelf the beast of the market. I smoke, I drink, we get retarded. See me coming out fresh in my lane, boy. Roll it up, light it up, sesh to the brain, boy. I ain't stopping to cloud, now I'm a resident. So high, I scream Kanye for president. Besides, who am I to say what's making sense? All you gotta do is walk outside for evidence. And my negligence, just don't give a fuck. Cause we don't give a fuck, y'all already know what's up. We on a mission for currency, power, and respect. Don't get it twisted, be playing, but quick to switch it back. No bullshit or bitch ass is tolerated. So it's expected, all blatant greatness, they gotta hate it. And all they ever saying is we should fucking listen. But every time they spittin', I don't know what they be kicking. So fuck them all, we pop a top and hit the split. Fingers up, fuck the world, all of y'all can suck a dick. We back, but we never really started. We be killing beats till they dearly departed. Top shelf beats, we the beast of the market. I smoke, I drink, we get retarded. We back, but we never really started. We be killing beats till they dearly departed. Top shelf beats, we the beast of the market. I smoke, I drink, we get retarded. Gathered here today to say goodbye to a dear friend. 2 foot dead and now I wonder why, where my beer went. Evidence on the table, but I'm still like, what the fuck? And now I'm mad cause I ain't tired and I still ain't drunk enough for you. I'm bugging on these lines. That's a double entendre. Plus the blood's filled with ganja. Such a subtle ensemble. The big kahuna, Danny Buddha with a double hooter. Swinging Brujas, Manny do the sickest fucking hookahs. Kicking ass like the damn right, damn tootin'. Hitting dabs right the damn like Cam Newton. Swerving the max way, smash your sword with y'all accordion. Your hashtag Maxwell George. How about a drinking company?
All right, we are back. Let's take a look at the stats through 2 periods. 2-1 Snipes absolutely dominating in the shot department, but only able to convert 2. Hits just about even. Faceoffs absolutely dominating in San Jose. Let's get down to the ice for the start of this 3rd period. It's win or go home for the Snipes. Let's see if they can pull it off. We are live here in your mother's stinky cheese-filled hot box here in sweaty San Jose, California. The captains take the center ice. Matthews and Crosby, let's get the 3rd period underway. Face-off won by the Snipes. No shocker there. Keller up for Tkachuk. Tkachuk in for Fox. Fox is hit off, unable to pull the trigger. The other way comes Kucherov. Kucherov been pretty quiet here in the series so far. Up for Weneski. Weneski's hit off. Picked up by Keller, up for Matthews. For Tkachuk. Tkachuk's hit off, but he recovers. Back and forth goes the possession, but in comes Panarin. Panarin, he's hit off. Ekholm's going the wrong way. It's in the game. EA Sports, baby, it's in the game. Matthews will gain the zone, stays on side. Keller slap shot, saves Swayman. Got it for his Hamilton. Panarin able to get it to Kucherov, able to leave it for Kucherov. Kucherov in with Crosby and Panarin. Panarin up for Crosby. Crosby shot behind Bobrovsky. He squeezes it in his pads. Crosby almost snuck one in there, tied this game up at 2. The Quakes trying to take it home. The Quakes would play the Anaheim Fucks in the semifinals. Actually, both teams would play the Anaheim Fucks. Glory Asylum had the lowest seed. They will face the San Pedro Squirrels. Multiple-time Marcy Cup champion Anaheim Fucks. And the inaugural COVID Cup champions, by the way, in 2020. In is Bratt. Bratt back for Duchesne. Connor shoots. He scores! Kyle Connor sends Bobrovsky on his back to tie this game up at 2. And just like that, we got a brand new game halfway through the 3rd period. Just over the glove of Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky would like that one back. With his make it snappy zone ability. Quiets the crowd down here a bit. Crowd needs to get back in it for Hagee and Scheifele. Second and third lines out for both teams. Faceoff is won by the Quakes. Raymond will dump it in. They'll give chase. Taken by Forsling, around the boards to Harley. Harley up for Scheifele. Snipes need to keep their foot on the gas. Back for Terry. Terry shot saved. Rebound picked up by Ovechkin. Ovechkin's pressed into the boards. Sends it for Anderson. Taken by Raymond. Raymond up for Verhage. Up for Anderson. Anderson gets it up. Pass to Verhage and for Ovechkin. Ovechkin already with a goal in this game, looking for another one. Ovechkin behind the net, looking for a pass. Reverse hit. And he's able to hold on. Unable to get the shot, though. Turned over, taken by the Snipes. Troy Terry. Terry also with a goal in this game. Looking for a shot saved by Swayman. Not much of a look there. 11:31 left here in the third period. We're tied at 2. It's going to be Heischer and Nelson. Face off back in LA zone. It is won by the Snipes. Dylan. Dylan up for Tavares. Back to the point for Miller. Miller slap shot. Redirected. Goes wide. Taken by Tavares. Sharp angle shot. Goes behind the net. Recovered by Doughty. Doughty up for Kucherov, but he's unable to hold on. Taken by Miller. Miller up for Tavares. Tavares shot broken up. Pass broken up. Taken by Konechny. Konechny for Nelson. Nelson's shot is blocked. Picked up by the Snipes. Heischer. Heischer sealed off, though. And down by Konechny. Oh, so Konechny's wearing number 8. That solves the mystery. I didn't know Konechny had that kind of stroke. Tavares. Pass kept in by Heischer. And shoot from long range. Heischer scores! Nico Heischer from the blue line. Rips it through traffic, and it finds its way through 1, 2, 3 white sweaters, and then I believe off a defender. Let's take a look at this. This is a better angle. Well, all the way through in between the legs of Nelson. And just misses Swayman's pads. San Jose regains the lead with 8:32 left here in the third period. Can they hold on? They need to keep their foot on the gas. Absolutely outplaying the Quakes in almost every facet. Up for Crosby, up for Panarin. Panarin in with Kucherov. Kucherov looking for a lane, takes a shot, save Bobrovsky. Fox up for Bukestad. Bukestad will carry it in, they stay onside. Bukestad turns it over. Up for Panarin. Panarin up for Kucherov. Kucherov for Panarin. Panarin's shot is blocked. Fox to Bukestad. Up to Ekholm. Back for Fox. Fox will get it up for Cirelli. Cirelli in, gets to the Bukestad. Bukestad looking for a lane, takes the shots blocked, kicked in. And Swayman will cover up. 5:26 remains here in the third period. Could we see overtime? Snipes were 30 seconds away from their season being over yesterday, and they're able to rally it back and then win in overtime. Could they force a game 5 here tonight? Duchesne unable to get the shots taken by Matthews. Matthews hitting the boards, and that is a bad time for a boarding penalty. 4:38 left here in the third period. Snipes 0 for 1 on the power play. Duchesne will sit for 2. Boarding's the call. I'd say the call was good. Didn't look like a very clean hit, all numbers. Snipes 0 for 1 on the power play. Matthews and Verhage face off in the LA zone. Face off is won by the Snipes. Tavares for Keller. Keller for Shifley shoots. He scores on the power play off the first shift of the power play. Mark Shifley. Swayman once again unable to control those rebounds. Shifley buries it. Oh, never mind. I'm tripping. No, that was a clean pass up front. I thought it went off the pads. And the crowd just crazy frame rate for the crowd here. Taking a look at that. Yeah, pass clean to Shifley up front and just buries it. Now, unfortunately, scoring so quick into that power play is going to give the Quakes a lot more time to freaking even this up. That was within like the first 7 seconds of the power play. We're going to have a good 4.5. 4.5 to get 2. Not impossible. Worst lead in hockey, the 2-goal lead. Back at center ice, Duchesne and Matthews will take the faceoff. Snipes keep their foot on the gas. Harley sends it up for Keller. Keller's hit off, taken by Duchesne, up for Connor. Connor back check though, taken by Matthews. Matthews surrounded by 3 green sweaters, and here comes, or white sweaters. Here comes Bratt. Bratt rebounds, picked up by Harley. Back to Chuck, 3 minutes left. Austin Matthews. Can the Snipes force a game 5? Sharp angle shot saved by Swayman. Recovered by Matthews. Kicked out for Duchesne for Hamilton. Hamilton for Bratt. Bratt for Connor. 2 minutes left. Turned over though, taken by the Quakes. Bratt. Bratt's hit off, but recovered by Reneski. Tired legs out there for the Quakes. Shot blocker saved by Bobrovsky. Shot goes wide. Third by Duchesne. Back for Hamilton. That is empty to our right. Lazy shot goes wide. 50 seconds left. Taken by Harley. Harley in with the empty net. Shot is blocked and goes wide. Another rush here for, oh, there's Shifley. Shifley blocked by his own skater, and Larkin puts it in the empty net. So it looks like we will see Game 5 in Los Angeles here tonight. We're going to take the teleporter, the instant transmission teleporter, because that game is going to be immediately, not immediately, maybe 15 minutes following this game. We're going to hop, we'll get the whole team in the teleporter, get us back to the epicenter in Los Angeles. Snipes looking for the reverse sweep. Not as impressive in a 5-game series as it is in a 7-game series, but still pretty rare. Matthews Crosby will take the face-off. 40 seconds left. Done. Done for Panarin. Quakes might want to get one here late, take that momentum into Game 5. And as for a 3-goal comeback in 30 seconds, it's not happening. So Chuck, unable to get the shot taken by Dunn for Anderson. Anderson up for Kucherov. Kucherov absolutely exhausted. And it's Panarin for Anderson for Dunn. Turned over, taken by Chuck for Matthews. Matthews for Keller. Keller's shot saves Swayman. And he's going to hold on with 9.1 left. Both teams need to worry about avoiding injuries, though, in the last 9 seconds. Things will get a little chippy. The computer isn't known to fight much, if at all. But, you know, anything can happen. Like that. And that's gonna do it. The San Jose Snipes, the defending COVID Cup champions, have forced the Game 5 in this best-of-5 series. We'll be back in 15 to 20 minutes in Los Angeles for the start of Game 5. We will have a series winner today, and that team will go on to face the Anaheim Fox in the semifinals of the COVID Cup tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Left Coast Hockey League live here on YouTube.com/TimesTackUBU, and we'll be back at 15. As always, Dante, I'm Devil. We're out for you.